LWA, still here. Feng Shui TV, more than a lifestyle.
It's the MLT, man. We're still out here, man.
Oh, man.
And more salt into your wound. More salt. More
Don't
salt.
rub my sweater.
Yeah, more salt.
Don't rub
more
my
salt, more
sweater.
salt.
Don't rub my sweater.
What? Why?
Because I washed this shit alone.
But you were rubbing on my sweater. What's your problem?
I didn't rub on your thermal.
Guys,
That's what it's called. It's called a thermal.
This guy is still bitter about the masquerade. Dog, like,
Yeah.
it's your fault.
Heavy.
It's your fault.
Heavy.
Dog. But anyway,
Heavy.
let's review that.
You know, let's get the review. How was the theme though? I know
Well,
the masquerade thing is a heavy thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Not a lot of people can pull it off. So how was the theme?
Well, in terms of the theme, I think the venue didn't cater for. They didn't
theme.
set it up to match the masquerade theme.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Yeah.
it was just only the masks that were there that were part of the masquerade theme.
But not the
in terms of
costumes.
no costumes, in terms of inside, there was no like
Decorations.
props that were saying masquerade. You know,
People
like
aren't wearing
I think,
proper attire.
you know, I think they could have. I think that they could have, you know, monetized that a bit more
Sure.
in terms of the way people were dressed. Not everyone was wearing all black, but on top, in terms of the poster, it was all black. You know what I mean?
Sure, I understand.
So yeah, in terms of the masks, I think they got it right. You know, I think
There were a lot of masks.
Yeah, there were a lot of
I
masks.
saw that on the
you know,
video,
like-
so I won't even lie.
I think they could have made the most cheaper, you know, because the people ended up not even purchasing the most, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that also kind of hit the theme a bit because some of us you could see us, but some of the people were not
not
even
wearing
wearing
masks.
masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I
That
mean.
defeats the
That it
purpose.
defeats the
It
theme.
defeats the
But
purpose, yeah.
all in all, I think the energy of the
On a high.
you know,
On a high.
of course, the people of the great big city, man, are always gonna
Always
throw
possible.
it down. But
Always possible.
for me, I like hosting spectacles. So for me, I think we have to have both. We need to kill it with the theme. We need to kill it with the energy as well.
I think next time more thought should be put into the theme. It felt like it was a one day, you know, decision. Like,
Yeah.
okay, today, yeah, we're gonna host, but let's get them to wear masks, you know.
Yeah,
so I
you
feel
know
like,
what I mean?
I feel like more effort could have been.
You know
put
what I
in,
mean?
You know, in terms of the actual setup, you know.
Yes,
the
bro.
waiters, the waitresses.
You know, they should
that goes a long way. That goes a long way.
I think they should have involved things like that.
Yeah, that
you
goes a
know?
long way. So I understand. But the setup wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
The setup-
obviously,
the setup was
Spritz's setup is pretty clean.
Yeah.
You know, but I think those tables, like, there's these tables
There's
there
no
in the
need for
middle.
tables in
you
a- in
know,
a masquerade
You
party.
know, these tables kind of cause an awkward situation a bit. I think
Traffic.
not the round setups. You could use maybe couch type of setups.
Couch setups in the corners.
And then Ottomans. You know
Oh, yeah.
those Ottomans. You know that type of setup because you find even when people are trying to move, people are just standing in awkward positions, and it's making it very
Now you're
hard for
speaking
people.
over someone else and you're trying to get something
Bro,
and-
Feng Shui TV, more than a lifestyle. We back. I'm still with the LWA. We just reviewed the masquerade party. We haven't spoke about the service.
No, not yet. Not
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't spoke about the service. Well, in terms of the service, they pause pretty quick. You know, they pause pretty fast. I don't know. I think the waiters are pretty efficient. I don't know about the guys at the Hubblies. The Hubbly guys, I don't know.
Hey
they
man,
doing
there's
their
always
thing.
I think in PNB there's an issue with the Hubbly systems, you know, because I know with a lot of places they've also complained about the Hubbly.
Yo, like,
You know? So whoever's handling the Hubbly, guys, please just make sure it's one person as
Yeah.
opposed to a couple of people, because some people are breaking the Hubblies, and you get there and maybe the pipe isn't pulling.
They not
you know,
serviced.
They're
They
not
not
serviced,
servicing
and
their
some of them are
Hubblies.
dirty as fuck.
You
So
know?
whatever you do, guys, just make sure.
yeah,
Hubbly guys.
Yeah, but in terms of their service, they pause pretty fast. Their
Spritz is-
waiters,
Spritz
you know,
is
their
going.
waiters are on their toes. Like you don't see them loafing around. You know, they pretty fun people to be around.
Efficient,
you know.
efficient.
So yeah, that's in terms of the music. That's another thing that we can actually speak about. I think they timed their sets pretty well.
Any resident DJs there?
Yeah, DJ Coffee was there, DJ Sando was there.
Straight up.
You
shout
know,
out
I
to
don't know the
those
other guy, but you know, I know these guys because they've built their brands, you know,
That's
around
Spritz.
these Spritz. You
Oh,
know?
that's
So
perfect.
their household names Vele Lapa. So we should know. I think it was Futsi birthday celebration. Yeah, I could DJ too. You know.
Damn.
So yeah,
Shout out.
I was happy with her set too because she gave a good blend. We know her for eco music, but You know, she came in with a nice piano feel to it,
Amen.
and then she went hard in the last 35
Amen.
minutes of her set.
I think from what I saw from the videos, I think she had a great set.
Yeah,
You know, people weren't really,
clean.
you know, all the DJs, shout out to the DJs that were at the Masquerade Ball. You guys were legendary. That was some legendary stuff, you know. Because from the scenes that I was catching, you know, a lot of people weren't really seated. Nobody was seated.
At any given time, the only time where people are seated is at these tables I was talking about. Inside these tables, just, oh man.
Yeah, groove scenarios don't really deserve tables anymore. I think that formal setting thing has gone out of the window.
You know,
because of the piano wave.
Yes.
You know, the piano wave doesn't allow for you to sit there.
You know,
it's
crazy.
You'll do that listening to black coffee. You know, on a sky bar somewhere. You know, sipping on a mocktail. But right now, you know,
we on our feet.
We're listening to Pori. You know, don't play. You can't be seated right now, you know?
But yeah, moving on. I have a question. I have a question for you, Londile. Especially since now we really going into depth with reviewing parties and events. How do you feel promoters can keep their ideas refreshed? Because you find that we'll have what's going on at Spritz, but
that's true.
You know, then it's gonna start getting redundant. It's gonna start.
Everyone's gonna start doing the same thing.
You know,
the black and white thing is being overdone now quite a couple of times. The black and white. I think for me the best thing to do is to keep doing the homework. You know, look overseas to the bigger guys. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. You know, it's either we're gonna come with our own original concepts, you know, or we're gonna have to do the homework. What are other clubs doing in other places in the world?
Other bigger clubs
than
you.
We want to taste. You know,
of course.
You cannot give us a name like Cubana, something exotic, and then you get there and all you know you're gonna do is listen to piano. Give us a taste. You know, you
play with the themes, man. Play with the lights.
Play with the lights. You know, razzle dazzle me. I wanna come one day, and it's Mexican Day.
You know, the waiters are dressed like freaking Mexican dolls.
You know, give me a day and it's a Zulu day. You know, but I know it's gonna happen. Just razzle dazzle, right?
It doesn't, because I think these promoters, in their defense, would be like. Club owners are not pitching up enough budgets to actually, have themes like that. Because some of these themes are pretty expensive to access these props that these big clubs are actually accessing for their themes. Some of these props are really expensive. So, how do they reach an agreement with the promoters? Do we do away with the idea, or do we negotiate on doing it in its minimal form?
Why are the promoters hired if they're not here to do the job? You know, that's the one question the promoters need to have with the club owners. You approach me, you wanted me to do this for you. Let me do it my way, or do it your way. You know, you can't tell Kanye West to make specific music. He makes the music that resonates to him. That's why we all see him as a musical genius.
Yes, because he's giving us a piece of him.
We're allowing him to do his work.
Yes, most definitely.
What's the point of having these promoters?
Because I'm worried. Because
now it looks like it's the promoter.
Yes, it looks like it's the promoters.
But it's not the promoter.
It's not. So it always looks like the promoters, because the budgets to get these props and to facilitate these type of themed events, it's pretty expensive. But what I'm saying is, we also have a problem of our people not trying to do things at its minimal form. Like let's try it out.
Everyone wants to start at the top.
Man,
I understand. I understand. But the issue with everyone who's just trying to, I think one thing they need to understand is the bigger clubs like Envy, in Durban, and are doing all these amazing things. Because if you look at the aesthetics and
you got girls flying off bars,
and they got like those,
even the way they dress, dog. Like it gives you that Moulin Rouge type of thing.
That's their niche. You don't feel like you're in SA anymore. You're somewhere else.
Okay, I know where this is going. Let's take an ad break. We'll be back with Feng Shui TV, more than a lifestyle. Who? It's Feng Shui TV. You're probably wondering why we're stuffing our faces right now.
I don't play.
It's our homeboy's birthday today.
Shout out Musa.
We're having a bit of cake on the show.
Shout out to
him. Big shout out. You know,
Big shout out. The biggest shout out.
grow, young man, be a superstar, and continue to be my detective.
Only he knows.
Only he knows.
Only he knows. He's Batman.
He's Batman.
He's Batman.
But on some other news, like Law would say,
Yeah, man.
We got a few activities ahead of the week of June 16.
What do we have?
Yeah, we on the Tuesday of the 15th of June we have LM launching his track Idlala Lengoma at Greenleaf Garden Mansions. The Feng Shui team is gonna be out there. You know, we're gonna check it out from as early as 12 till late. Then on the 16th, Mr. TK Ngungama is launching a book. So we were talking about the pop-up exhibition that the Da Vinci Connect movement is hosting for Sandy this weekend.
The first one of its kind.
First of its kind.
First of its kind. Da Vinci Connect is going to be big, so
Yeah.
you know, I'm definitely going to pull through. Definitely going to support
The
my
Feng Shui
G's.
TV is going to be there. So
My G's are behind this, so you know.
and the Trip brand is going to be there too.
Oh man, come on. Don't say things like that, bro. You know we're going to be there, bro. I just said I'm going to be there, bro.
All right.
Why would you do that to me, bro?
All right.
Sabo.
I think he's trying to sulk again. But
Sad.
anyway, yes, we've come to the end of our review show. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. On Instagram, it's Feng Shui TV. On YouTube, it's Feng Shui TV. Facebook, it's Feng Shui TV. Oh, we don't do Twitter.
Nah,
Not really.
we should. We should.
Are you gonna run it?
Yeah, man, I have a lot of controversial statements to get out, so.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
can find me at MrliveT LWA on Instagram. That's all I do. I just link my Instagram to Facebook, so you'll find me.
You can find me at MrliveT LWA on Instagram. If you want some water, that drip at its.drip on Instagram. Shout out. If it's not dripping, it's not worth it. Feng Shui TV.
More than a lifestyle. We out.